Alright, today we will be watching the Tamandua gameplay and breaking down one of his highest rating games yet. This is a very recent game from Tamandua. We're going to be going over what he does to differentiate himself from the rest of the gamers. How he sets himself apart as one of the best. So, let's just get right into the action. Let's lower this volume down a little bit. Let's just see where Tamandua decides to play. Okay, he's peeking. Very fucking good. Amazing. This is good. Let's see, where this takes us when the smoke fades. Okay, he's not making any noise. He's not running. He's walking. This is very good from Tamandua. This is what sets this guy apart. Okay, he's, that is not on Tamandua. That is unlucky. Purely unlucky. Let's keep going. No fault. Interesting fucking bot. Okay, it looks like we bought this round, so the back 7 armor is very interesting. A good spot. Genuinely, this is a good spot to play. I'm actually pretty fucking impressed here. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be a lot going on here. Okay, there is a guy short waiting for him. Okay, the creep taking. Okay, nice. Okay. Should have maybe been a little bit more reactive there, Tamandua, but jump and then crouch. That does help. Okay, so now the other team is aware. These guys know that these guys are coming here. Okay, the CTs are coming up connector. Creep is taking the fight. He's out of bullets. Ooh. You know, Mag 7 is a very difficult weapon. Let's move on. Not really. We're not faulting Tamandua for any of these. Okay, let's see where he's playing. If he's going to the left side, a monster like he's been doing, he's going the wrong routing. He's got to drop off of heaven. Yeah, you got to drop heaven instead of going the long way around. Okay, the creep picking up the left side of monster, good. Tamandua playing the pillar position, also very good. Let's see what's going on the map. Nothing is going to be coming our hero's way. Okay, so we know it's A. Now they know that there are people coming up connector. Creep clearing everything like a fucking G, okay. Tamandua taking point. You gotta be... just gotta be a little bit more thorough. Let's break this one down. So, here, you can't just clear everything at the same time. You gotta jiggle things one at a time there. You gotta be slow, you gotta be methodical, you gotta be, a little bit like this, back and forth between the angle. Look over here, look over here. Tamandua should have came like here, right? How do you fucking move your, whatever. He's gotta go like this a little bit. See? He's gotta go like this. Okay, let's move on. I appreciate that he's being very aggressive. Again, I think he's going the wrong way. I think he's got to go down heaven. That's okay. Okay. Pretty good spot. Not bad. Might need some better skins if he really wants to improve at the game. So this short guy. Okay, the creep's getting a little antsy. He wants some answers, and he's gonna get it. Okay. Okay. A little loud here from Tamandua. Okay. It's fine. Ugh. A little bit too much tunnel vision there. Gotta be aware, where the other people could be. Let's keep going. Nothing too bad really here. This is honestly pretty good. Okay, this is a pre-aim spot. Yeah. You're gonna see here, but look how the opponents, this lab guy. Look where he's probably first gonna be looking at. Let's slow this down a little bit. Okay. So, okay, kind of weird flash, not gonna lie. Okay, we might have gone a little too slow here. Oh, this lab guy's a baiter. This lab guy's a baiter. Okay, let's look at PJ. Okay, he's kind of straight. Now look where he's gonna pre-aim. You see how he's already almost there? You see how he's looking? He's ready for that angle. It's a very common spot. This Tamandua spot is insanely common. Everybody's gonna be clearing this angle. You gotta jiggle in and out of this, especially if the person hasn't peeked you already. So see, look, he's already ready to blast Tamandua. And he blasts it. And that's just gonna come with experience, jiggling in and out. So, it's a good spot. You just gotta jiggle in and out a little bit more. This is the eco round. Probably not gonna see anything very important here. No utility, no kit. Huge no-no. You gotta do something else. You know, if you're not gonna shoot him, like Tamandua is 0 for 6 here. If you're not shooting him hard, you know, you gotta throw some utility. You gotta provide a little bit extra if you're not fragging. Again, yeah, you don't. We already went over this. We don't have to. We already know. You know, you gotta jiggle in out. You can't stay there stagnant. It's fine. We already touched on that. This is a very fast round. Yeah, I see why. This is a. Ooh, okay, wow, yeah, he got punished. Yeah, he certainly got punished here. Did he hear that this guy was, bottom con? Let's put our volume up. Yeah, he heard him drop. So right here, Tamandua, if he had his audio high enough, he would have heard that this guy is right here. And then he would have been looking at it a little bit more intentionally. He did check it, but again, you heard him drop, so you should know for sure he's there. Yeah, you get caught with your pants down. Just an audio, you need a little bit more awareness and maybe a higher volume. Okay. Great smoke here. This is a good smoke. Okay, good flash behind your teammate, the creep. Okay, this is a good spot to be in for Tamandua. Although the creep is fucking mopping them up. Okay, he's doing this very well, actually. He's jiggling in and out. This is actually really good from Tamandua. Don't want to stay too stagnant on this angle. He might die because he's just sitting here. You got to jiggle in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. When you're playing this angle, especially most angles in this game, you want to jiggle in and out. Tamandua might get caught here. Because it's hard to keep this... It's hard to be so laser focused in on this for a long time. You gotta... See, what I do here, personally, to make sure I'm laser focused, I'll move my crosshair around a little bit. Just to make sure I'm still, like, locked in. Not enough where I'm gonna miss the shot, but just, like, up and down a little bit. When it's idle, when there's nobody else around. And I'm just sitting and holding an angle. Ooh! Yeah, you gotta know where people could be. Gotta be a little bit more intentional on your peek. You know, before you clear this guy, you know, you really should look here. So he's probably gonna get, yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Just gotta be a little bit slower. Honestly, just slow down a little bit. You got a little excited to kill that guy. You know, he wants to trade his teammate. That's good. Not a very impactful CT side here for Tamandua. But he's got the right ideas, honestly. Actually, I picked this game out because it was one of the... You know, this was a decent graded game in the last couple ones. So I'm not like... I didn't pick this one to throw shade. This is also the most recent. You gotta know, if this guy's dead... You know, if your A player's dead, you can't be... Personally, and let's slow it down a little bit. I like to jump spot. Jump back and forth here, here. You can jump up here to see. Jump, jump, jump. You're a lot safer than this. Yeah, you getting caught out here. You have nowhere to fall back on. You're kind of in the middle of the open, so. Is this an eco round? Yeah. Whatever. Okay, playing the left side of monsters, very good. Good spot. Gets his first kill here. Pretty huge. Okay. I'm glad he's not, you know, looking totally away from that. He's trusting his teammate, Stry, here to get the kill. Nice. What the fuck? Okay, apparently he was falling. He must have hit the back railing or something. It's fine. Okay, look at this. He learned instantly and adapted. This is very good. See, he's still clearing that, even though last time he got a little crazy about that. So good. But now he's not super aware of where the angles are, and he's going to get shot in the side of the head. I'm just predicting. Yeah. Because, like, now you're peeking, and this guy can see you. He learned from the last time that where that guy snuck up on him. But, you know, might want to be a little bit closer to right here, so this guy can't shoot you in the side of the head while you're clearing that left side. This is just, you know, not having the best positioning or not having the awareness. That just comes with playing the game. So it's fine. T side is where this guy goes off. Tamandua goes off on T side. They actually throw this good smoke here. We got a couple warriors going through this. Nice, good work. Okay. I need to aim at the head a little bit there. Okay. Fortunate, very fortunate. This guy could have shot him in the side of the head. Not my favorite post-plant position, honestly. I prefer if he played here, honestly. Or maybe pushed into graffiti. Okay, your teammates can help you here so you don't have to commit to this. Yeah, you're committing a little bit. There you go. Alright, teammate mopped it up. That's good. Bait for your teammates. You want to do that. Okay, nice. Very ballsy. I like this. Keep going. Oh, you had the bomb. Okay. Good. Great round. Let's keep going. Still keeping that Mac 10. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Nice. Pull down. You gotta pull down harder with the Mac 10. It's like a upside down 7 is what the spray pattern is for this gun. It's a really harsh pull down. It's like pull down into the right really hard. Nice. Okay, good. And get another one here. You hear this guy sprinting at you. If you got audio on, you're hearing this guy sprinting at you. Yeah, not bad. You could have peeked that guy a little bit earlier to catch him off guard, but all good in the hood. Okay, an A round. First time all T side. Let's see how he peeks us. See. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta be intentional, you know. Place your crosshair here first. And you know, jiggle it. Okay? Yeah, because right now you're just wide sweeping. So if anybody was in this spot, back there, this spot on top of there, you know, they're gonna get a free kill on you. Because you're gonna have to flick really hard. They might not get a free kill on you, but you're gonna have to flick. So just be intentional about the angles you're checking. Oh, you gotta clear this. You want to be closer to here and clear out this long bathrooms because you don't know if anybody's there. They could shoot you in the side, but by hugging this left wall right here, this guy will be able to see you pretty soon here. And if there's anybody hiding in here, they both will be able to see you at the same time. So you open yourself up to getting shot in the side infinitely here. Like, somebody could easily shoot you in the side, either one of these. Got lucky with the timing. Oh, you see him. Okay, you see him. Okay, I like pulling out the flash here. I don't know if this blinded this guy. Let's see. Let's see if this blinded him. I don't think it did. No. Okay. Yeah, you can throw it up high here. You want to throw it up high in the air here. That's fine. Good intentions again with that flashbang to get yourself out of this angle. Good. All good, actually. This guy's a quick learner. He's only got like 300 hours. This is actually a lot better than most other people you see play. Like, I'm genuinely pretty impressed by the gameplay. Okay, he's clearing that. Okay, you gotta jiggle a little bit more in this game, you know, one angle at a time, you know, just clearing the common angles one angle at a time. A pre-fire map is really good at that. If you download any pre-fire map, you will play, like, it will be a totally different game. If you download a pre-fire map and you just learn the common angles the CTs like to sit, I mean, you'll be winning so many more games if you just know the common angles and fights. And just peeking intentionally each one of those. You know what? I think you didn't call out to your teammate that you saw this guy truck because he started planting. Yeah, that would make me tilt a little bit if you didn't say anything. Yeah, after you see that guy, you gotta start screaming. You know, there's a guy truck. There's a guy truck. Because look at this guy. He's got no clue. He's just gonna plant the bomb. Look at this. He's molding. He's molding. He didn't know. Tamandua knew. Gotta call that out. Yeah, gotta be intentional about what you're looking at. Just, you know, just don't tunnel vision. You know, no spot is so important where you're not clearing angles, where you're not looking, you know, where somebody else could be. Because let's see. Yeah, because look here. So yeah, we kill this guy. This guy's dead. You want to slow down. You don't need to sprint and jump here. Because, you know, there could be anybody to your left, which there was. And he shot you in the side and got a free kill on you. Which makes this pretty tough on your team. But, you know, whatever. We're not watching everybody else. Okay. So far pretty good. Balls to the wall. Gun out here. Perfect. He keeps going through the molly. You don't want to jump here. You don't want to jump here. You take the exact same amount of damage, but now you're inaccurate, and you're a much easier target to shoot. So just don't jump too much unless if you're in this game, don't jump very often unless you're like jumping on top of something intentionally. Or you learn how to b-hop. That's, you know, a long ways away. So I really like this though. He is creating so much space for his team here. So this is really good. It's, you know, sometimes you just, if you didn't jump there, you know, you might win that fight. You might win that fight. And if you knew where he might be peeking you from, that's a common angle, then you probably also win that fight. He's got a worse gun. So just more intention behind the peaks, and you'll be good. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you know one's to the left, or to the right, sorry. Okay, yeah, you see, even though, like, you're gonna get this kill for free, or you should, you still gotta be a little bit slower with your peek, because right now, if somebody was dumpster, they kill you for free. If somebody's right here, very unlikely they kill you for free. This guy holding you, kill you for free. So yeah, you gotta be a little bit slower with your peek, just one at a time. Jiggle this angle. Spot this here. You know, spot this. Don't swing so wide where multiple angles can see you and shoot you. Wow, that guy, yeah, the fact you lost this fight, but like there's nothing you can do here. I mean, this guy just owned you. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, unlucky. That guy is he fragging out of his mind? I mean, he's okay. That was crazy for him. You do not need a MAC-10 with this much money. You do not want a MAC-10 here. Unless they're ecoing and you're getting like eco kills. You don't want a MAC-10. Let's see how he clears this angle. Yeah, you gotta peek this angle before you start jumping. You know, you gotta peek it. Watch, I bet Stry, you know, moments before will actually peek this, you know, show you how to peek it correctly. So let's see. See how he peeks this. Look at this. Just like direct example. See, one at a time. He's clearing the angles. There you go. Perfect. Perfect from stride. Could have jiggled more, honestly, instead of walk peeking, but it's fine. Okay. Here. Maybe the call is to fake B, go A. Okay, walking out here. Yeah, hug this left side a little bit more so this guy can't see you. Not sure why there's a smoke there from the CTs. Okay, walking up, walking up. Oh, see, this is why jump spawning is so good. You're never going to kill this guy. At least while he's midair. I don't think you will. And now he knows where you are. See, he knows where you are. And now your, surprise is gone. Okay, luckily he went full genius. Fire, picking up the op. This is huge. Now remember, you heard this guy running down here. And I'm almost certain... Oh, fuck. I'm almost certain you heard this guy running down here. Let's go back to that round. What round was that? There we go. This is the round. I'm pretty sure you heard this guy running. Yeah, you hear him running below you. You hear him running below you. Turn up the audio a little bit, and you know that this. If you turn up the audio, you know this guy is here, and you probably are gonna get caught with your pants down here because you don't know he's here. Look, not expecting him. He can hear you running around. You just killed his teammate. He's got a free kill on you. Audio diff. Okay, moving on. Put the headphones in. Whoa! Holy shit. Okay, a little BM. Okay, you hear this guy? He's actually reloading in front of you. Holy go. Freeze that? Yeah. That guy was not intentional about what angle he was peeking, clearly. Okay, this was the call, clearly, so this is fine. This is ballsy. Yeah. Ballsy. Okay, let's move on. Deagle round. Let's fucking go. Okay. Like that from Stride running through. Perfect. Very good play here. This is very good. Your teammates, it's a half bite. You got to take some risks. Your teammates already here up short dying. So you're like, fuck it, I'll walk through. They're distracted. Yeah, this guy was distracted. You caught the timing here. It's unfortunate this is Deagle round. Yeah. It's a hard fight to win. But that was really good. Using your teammates, like knowing when your teammates are taking a fight and the opponents are distracted, like looking at them actually actively fighting, that opens up so many opportunities for you to, take space and join in on the fight and potentially get free kills. So yeah, knowing, when your teammates are fighting, take advantage of that. But I do like how Tamandua's been playing. He's been playing as a fucking disposable can opener. Just opening up the sights all game, not being afraid. It's very good. Yeah, it's not going to give you a lot of kills, but it makes it so much easier for your team to win. And your team is winning, so. Yeah, this is, tough round. Okay. Okay, here, good. Love this. Literally what I just talked about. He goes through it. Okay. Whoa, crazy. You got the kill, buddy. Relax. But it's good. You don't need to jump through that monster molly. You jumped a little bit again, but it's fine. Okay, you saw this guy through the molly. You know he's graffiti. Still. See, you hear this guy. You hear this guy running above you. You see him actually throwing a grenade. Okay, good. Correct. This is a bad spot to be, by the way. You want to be closer here holding this, or in the pit. Yeah, this is a very bad spot to be. You might get this kill, you might not, but it's just a bad spot. Good kill. I mean, it was a good kill. But now look, I mean, you got so much to look at. This guy could peek you at any time. If you're a pit, and that guy walked out and killed you, or you kill him, now you can hide back in cover. Here, there's no cover, you're screwed. So yeah, shot at the side of the head. There's too much to look at for that angle. No utility is kind of painful, honestly. I need to just start buying utility just to try throwing it, honestly. Like, you always have money in the bank, you might as well use it. Like, you're gonna have to save when your team saves, you're gonna have to buy when your team buys regardless, so. Just buy utility, just to learn. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, but it's better to have it. Oof. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to take this fight. This is a tough fight, honestly. Unless you're very confident. This is I mean, this guy's very confident, obviously. He's re-peeking you. You want to reposition. Like, look at this. After the guy shoots at you the first time. Yeah, so like, after this guy sees you the first time. So he doesn't have to, I mean, he still should be aiming at the exact spot he just saw you at. It's pretty good from this guy. Playing very aggressive. Okay, you see how you're kind of like... we'll move quick. Look at this, look at this. You gotta look at this left side. Like you did, but you didn't. Like if there's a guy here, you die. You know, you gotta be more intentional with how you clear that angle. Like, you know, you looked over there, you're like, yeah, I'll look at him while he's shooting me, but it's not gonna help you. Still being aggressive here, good. Setting the pace for your team. People are getting picked off with the op. You know, this is where utility is really good. You have a smoke, actually. This is looking pretty dire, though. 2v4. Yeah, you don't want to walk peek angles as well. It makes it really easy for this guy to... Where is he? Because look how not difficult... We're going to keep it at 1 speed. Look how not difficult it is for this guy to shoot you. Okay, we're going to wait for that molly, obviously. Oh, fuck. Let's go back to that. When you're walk peeking, especially an opper, you know, you gotta jiggle a little bit. Yeah, see? He's not gonna miss that shot. But overall, I don't want to hear this dumbass shit. Anyways, overall, pretty good. Playing aggressively, very good. Need to throw more utility. Need to jiggle angles. Need to learn the common spots. Need to definitely, yeah, when you're going across, when you're peeking, you need to be more intentional about like peeking one spot at a time. Don't expose your whole body like you have been. But overall, for like the amount of hours, actually pretty impressive. So that's the demo review. Let me know if you need any more.